Do you know who the Hensel twins are? Oh yeah, we're going. They are conjoined twins, and according to the Daily Mail, these two are 34 years old and are America's most famous conjoined twins. Ian and Brittany Hensel are actually from Minnesota, and one of them recently got married, which is really confusing as to how it works. I'll show you a graphic of the body parts they share. They have 2 distinct heads and 2 distinct hearts, 2 throats, 2 blades for balls. They also say that Brittany, the left twin, cannot feel anything on the right side of the body, and Abigail, the right twin, cannot feel anything on the left. For tasks like responding to emails, they use the keyboard and respond as one. There are other examples of some of the things they do together from their show. 2 stomachs, 3 kidneys, but then things merge. They have 1 large intestine, 2 stomachs, but only 1 large intestine, and 1 small intestine, 1 pelvis, 2 legs, of course, 1 bladder, but basically from the intestines down, they look like a single person. I'll provide an illustration. They drive like this. So 7, I think we're good drivers, but we have 2 lies. To obtain our driver's licenses, we had to pass a test in which we had to demonstrate our control over the gas and brakes. We also had to demonstrate our steering, which we both passed. Afterwards, we had to handle the clicker for the blender. Oh my God, the challenges these girls have faced are incredible. Here's how they type on the computer. We speak what we want to say aloud before typing it. If we disagree on anything, we'll say something like Abby says this and Brittany says, music, that, oh my Lord, I'm okay. Here is after they got a job as math specialist teachers, 10 teachers. So we got a job, which is really exciting. We are 4th and 5th grade math specialists, so we'll have 2 classes of math. It's part-time, which is nice, so we'll be kind of transitioning into the teaching world. There's so much stuff. This is actually, do we really need this stuff? Probably, so there's a lot of stuff you need when you're a teacher, obviously. We didn't really know what we were going to need or get or need or whatever, but we just went, just to at least get started. We have 2 contracts. And we're only part-time, so obviously we don't get full salary, but what they're doing is just splitting it into 2 and giving me half and Brittany half. So right now, that's good. That is absolutely fascinating how they both jump in with an at the exact same time when the other one is speaking. I mean, it really is almost like, 2 different versions of the same person. And they literally are. Well, now they're in the news. And obviously, they put themselves out publicly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about them. But they put themselves out there, and they are. One of them got married. And of course, that's let everybody ask, what does that mean? Like, how can one of them get married? Abby, is the one who's the right twin. And we're showing the video of them dancing at their wedding. It's the first dance. Abby got married. And I guess the sister Brittany, who's on the left, isn't married. But not to put too fine a point on it, but they do share everything down south in Rio. But it's unclear who feels what happens down there and what happens to the other one, like the one here on the outside. Abby is the one who's married. The one on the inside of that shot is not married. What happens with the other? I find it hard to see why everyone has to agree when they complete their marriage. I'm shocked that I've never heard of these young women before. Do you know of any other women that fit this description? In my opinion, it's the only appropriate use for them. Yes, this is the proper way to use it. It makes sense. It doesn't hurt my brain to use their pronouns in this situation. I can understand it. It's appropriate. I wonder if they're upset that people of a different gender have taken their pronoun. Yes, I am. Whenever I'm in a group, I feel like my pronoun has been taken. It's unbelievable. I can't help but think MK when I see them because it seems like they have this disorder where they, yell shut up and look at the Heil twins because they seem happy. In fact, they seem pretty delightful. I mean, let's talk about the difficulties in life. Yes, the name didn't immediately sound familiar to me, but I've heard about them for years. They're younger than I am, but I recall reading about them in People when I was younger.